Welcome back to another episode of Kicking It with Coach Red, where we bring you all the news stories, takes, and opinions about your favorite teams from the Pacific North. Fresh from the good to the bad to the Mariners.
Oh, the sweet, sweet Mariners, baby.
Call it call it nine
Hell yeah.
series in a row. 9 series in a row. They are a half game back of the best record in the whole American League. And you just love to see it. 3 games up on the Athletics. Let's go.
Love to see it.
And I think that puts them at, I had my book. Uh, that will put them at 13-5 in division.
Yep.
But as much as we'd like to talk about the Mariners again, we are going to refrain until Monday. Monday. But I know that we had a lot of lead up to the drafts, and there were some people clamoring, not necessarily clamoring, but some big hits on some older episodes in a style where we go over an old NFL draft in the first round, and my co-host would give you the college, the pick, the team that drafted him in the position, and I'll tell you the player, and I'm going to get more than half of them right and get probably in the high 20s. So we're bringing it back, Jack, on a year that we haven't done before. But before we dive into that, why don't I tell you a little bit about us? In this episode, I'm going to be channeling my inner Cypress Hill because I want to get insane in the membrane, insane in the brain, and just rattle off a bunch of NFL players for your listening pleasure. And if you're into something like that, maybe you're into a guy like me, your boy Coach Red. You can find me on X at the Real Coach Red, on Instagram at the Real _ Coach Red, TikTok at the Real Coach Red. Also, find the show over on YouTube. Search Kicking It with Coach Red. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and leave a comment or two. And if you're looking for a guy that is going to do the best job he can at just leading the way, he's like Ryan Seacrest with American Idol. He's like Terry Crews with America's Got Talent. But here we call him Cain.
That's right. I'm Kate. You can find me over on Twitter, Kane2406, TikTok and Twitch, Kane0624. Also follow the show's socials over on Twitter and Instagram at Coach Red Pod. False. Do it, freaking do it.
So, disclaimer before we start, a lot of people will probably say, "Oh, yeah, you just study this stuff." I do not at all. I just get really into draft week and somehow it etches itself in my brain. So, Kane will give the pick, the team that drafted them,
I feel like that's just so given for you,
college,
though.
and position they played, and I will rattle off the player, and we will be going in order. I don't want Kane bouncing around here. I got to be able
Yeah,
to
that I'm
cross some
not.
guys off my list.
I can't. I mean, this is already easy enough for you, and I can't make it that much harder.
Well, it's tough because we are going in the time travel machine back to the year 2019, 6 years ago. 6 years ago, haven't looked at the draft since, and it's time to rattle off some dudes, some NFL dudes. Kane, let's get this party started.
All right, with the first pick in the draft, the Arizona Cardinals took a player out of Oklahoma, and
You
it was a
don't even need
quarterback.
to give me position. That is Kyler Murray.
Hey, we're just gonna give you a chance to just straight guess right off the rip, just so we don't have to go through the whole thing. Because I feel like if you have an answer, say it. And
We'll
if you
see.
say, "Hey, give me the deets."
Well, we'll see.
Okay, second pick in the draft, the 49ers were up.
Defensive end, Ohio State. That will be Nick Bosa.
Okay. With the third pick in the draft, the New York Jets were on the clock.
New York Jets are on the clock. Go ahead and give me the deets on this one.
College, Alabama, position, defensive tackle.
Defensive tackle out of Alabama. Go ahead and give me Quinnen Williams.
All right.
You got to let me know if it's right or not.
Oh, I thought I was just going to give you the total at the
Correct.
end.
Well, you got to let me know in time. We got to keep a running tally. 3 correct, 0 incorrect. Is that where we're standing?
I'm going to take these. Yeah, okay. Oh, this was when yeah, okay. Never mind. There's a lot of blanks on some of these. So it's like,
Well, that's not good. You maybe should have found a
well,
different site.
well, it's on ESPN.
Go to Wikipedia.
I know who the team is. So
Okay. Okay.
they picked 3 players that round. So,
All right.
all right,
Quinn
pick
Williams,
number 4.
correct.
Yes. Fourth overall, the Raiders were on the clock.
Let's
No
get the
more.
deets.
Clemson defensive end.
Cleveland Farrell.
Correct. All right.
That was
Fifth
the
pick,
shock of the century.
Tampa Bay was on the clock.
Deet it up.
Deets.
You're gonna have to deet the rest of them after you get past like the first two. Yeah, I want to get the deets.
You're gonna get a
Some of
couple
these
of
guys are
these.
not on the current teams anymore, which makes it a little bit more difficult as well.
That's true. All right. Tampa, LSU interior linebacker.
Ooh, inside linebacker, LSU. That would be. Is it Devin White?
Is Devin right? Correct. All right. 6. The Giants are on the clock.
Give you the deets. Just roll with the deets from here on
Duke
out.
quarterback
Out of Duke,
out of Duke.
Danny Nichols,
Danny Nichols is correct.
Daniel Jones. For those purists out there,
Sure. Pick number 7, the Jacksonville Jaguars, Kentucky outside linebacker.
this is Josh Allen.
Correct. All right. At 8, the Lions take somebody out of Iowa at the tight end position.
Tight end position out of Iowa. Let's go. TJ Hawkinstein. TJ Hawkinson.
Yes. Correct. This one might throw you. 9, the Bills, Houston defensive tackle.
Ed Oliver.
So good.
Isn't this a fun game? Like, you don't think I should know this, but I do.
You might get this one too. At 10, you had the Pittsburgh Steelers on the clock.
Devin Bush. It was 2 top 10 linebackers named Devin. It's tough to forget.
All right. 11, the Bengals are on the clock. Alabama offensive tackle.
Jonah Williams.
Correct.
11 for 11 to start off. Let's go.
Green Bay, Michigan defensive end.
Rayshawn Gary.
Correct.
I'm blowing your mind right now. You've never experienced this in real life.
The Dolphins, Clemson defensive tackle.
Ooh, I think he was the white Power Ranger. I believe that is Christian Wilkinson or Wilkins.
Correct.
Christian Wilkins.
Okay. Atlanta, Boston College offensive guard.
Ooh. Offensive guard. for Atlanta. Ooh, see, dang it. I wanted to say Garrett Bradbury, but that is a Viking, and I think he's been a Viking for a while. So that is probably not the correct answer. Um, I'm gonna go with believe his last name is Lindstrom.
That is correct. Do you know his first?
Oh,
Do you know his first name? He
nope.
was a hot commodity in the offseason. It's Chris Lindstrom.
Boom.
All right, 15. Washington is on the clock. Ohio State quarterback.
Dwayne Haskins. RIP.
Correct. 16. Carolina is on the clock. Florida State outside linebacker.
Florida State.
Florida State.
Carolina, Florida State. Is it Brian Burns?
Is the Giants are back on the clock. Clemson DT.
Dexter Lawrence.
Sexy Dexy. All right. 18. Vikings. NC State center.
This is Garrett Bradbury.
That is correct.
Same draft. Man, pulling it together.
Vikings are on the clock. Or
Again.
no. Or it's the Titans. Sorry. Sorry.
Who?
The Titans. Mississippi State defensive tackle.
Defensive tackle? Jeffrey Simmons.
I can't believe he's only been in.
I thought he was going to slide because of
I
the.
am. I can't believe. Like I've just known about him from Madden and some highlights. It's just hard to believe he's only been in the league this long.
He was not healthy to start his rookie campaign.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. At 20, the Broncos tight end out of Iowa.
No Fant.
Man, ugh.
So 20 for 20. I told you it's going to be mid to high 20s.
All right, Green Bay, Maryland, safety.
Darnell Savage.
Yeah, they do take all of the freaking weird named people.
Couldn't hear you.
They've taken a lot of people with just crazy names.
Yep. He's a savage.
All right. We should know this one. Eagles, Washington State, offensive tackle.
Andre Dillard.
Correct. Texans, Alabama State, offensive tackle.
I believe that is Titus Howard.
Correct.
Oh,
Raiders, Alabama, running back.
Josh Jacobs. They have another one too, and it's the safety, and he played for the Seahawks for a hot minute. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it.
Maybe it'll click. The Ravens, Oklahoma, wide receiver.
Hollywood Brown. Marquise.
Yeah. Also let me down in fantasy too many times, just like Zay Flowers. Washington, Mississippi State, defensive end.
Ooh. Montez Sweat.
Correct. Raiders again, Mississippi State, safety. He only played like 2 weeks on Seahawks.
I know. I believe I think it's is Jonathan his first name?
Yes,
Is it Jonathan Abrams?
it sure is.
Oh, let's go.
uh, uh, Can't this draft too. Uh, Chargers, Notre Dame, DT.
Jeffrey Tillery.
Yes, correct. Seahawks, TCU, defensive end.
That is LJ Collier.
God, that
I almost like removed him from my brain space. Like
he's
I have
so
lost that one for a
he
minute.
was so terrible.
Hey, he gets multi-year deals with Arizona.
Good for him. He stinks. All right. I can't believe the Giants have traded in 3 times. Or traded in twice. They had 3 picks in this draft too. Georgia corner.
Ooh, Georgia corner.
You 100% get the next one
See
too.
the apple of your eye? Is it Eli Apple?
Wrong.
Deontay Banks.
No. False. DeAndre Baker.
Baker. God, close.
You'll
All
get
right.
the next one 100%.
Oh man, one wrong so far.
Falcons traded back in for a tackle out of Washington
Caleb McGarry.
with the last pick in the first round. The Super Bowl defending champions take a wide receiver out of Arizona State.
Okay, who is it? What team?
Patriots.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't sure. Like, I'm just supposed to know the 2018 NFL champs right off the rip. Get out of here, dude.
Brady.
That is N'Keal Harry.
Correct.
So one incorrect.
Yeah.
Well, that was a quick episode. Why don't you
I
pull up the 2020 draft? We're doing 2 drafts in one.
I don't know if DeAndre Baker is a relevant player anymore.
He is. He is. He's their best corner.
I think they do have a better corner.
No, he's the best corner.
Um,
They've made some mistakes, if you will. Eli Apple, that was probably a little earlier.
I think it was 2018.
And then they did have the other guy that they drafted early that
And you
was
might get
off the
this one
team
too.
quick.
You might get this one pretty freaking well too.
So 31 of 32 in 2019. I believe that is tied for my best on one of these.
Sure. This one's gonna be okay. All
I know.
right.
We'll see.
Bengals first pick that year. So
Oh,
he's so icy. He's so cold.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, that one's a given. Joe Burrow's uh I can't get enough of Joe Burrow. Wish he was our quarterback. All right.
I think most teams do. In the shocking
Washington.
statement of the century, Cain says Joe Burrow is sought after quarterback on the open market.
God, I love Joe Burrow, dude. He's so
Everyone
good.
does.
He's so good.
I don't think Chiefs fans love him, but I think everyone else does.
That's fair. Washington, Ohio State, defensive end.
Ooh, this is Chase Young.
Yeah, that was also a back-to-back years of an Ohio State defensive end going second overall.
And now this year, the best Ohio State defensive end went in the third.
All right, Lions, Ohio State, Warner. He's been around. He's had a couple destinations.
Yup. Believe this is going to be Jeff Okuda.
Right. Giants, Georgia, tackle.
Oh, believe this is going to be. Oh, I might screw this up. Is it? Is it Andrew Thomas?
That is correct.
Yes.
Dolphins, Alabama.
Quarterback Tua Tagovailoa.
Correct.
I believe the Chargers are next on the clock. They're going to take Justin Herbert out of Oregon.
Correct. Uh, Panthers, Auburn, defensive tackle.
Derek Brown.
Correct.
I believe this draft, the Panthers throughout the entirety of the draft only took defensive players.
Think so. Maybe
Every
this
pick
was
was on
even.
defense.
Think so. All right. Cardinals, Clemson, outside linebacker.
That would be supposed to revolutionize the game. Isaiah Simmons.
I mean, he's a good player. He's been around the league. I think he's on his like fourth team now.
Yeah, and you were drafted 5 years ago to be on your fourth team. That's good.
Yeah, like he's still a decent player. Just
Yeah,
think it outweighs the money situation that they
I would
offer.
I would still like him. I would have liked him to be on Seahawks last year. We talked about him as an option.
Yeah, we did. Okay. This one might throw you. Um, Jaguars, Florida, Foreigner.
Ooh,
And I know you can't see this screen; it's too blurry.
yeah. Is it CJ Henderson?
It's. I feel like that one could have stumped you.
Um, some of these guys I feel like have been in the league for a while too, where it's
Yeah,
like, all right, like this seems like guys that I shouldn't like. These are the guys that are getting their 5th year options picked up or declined right now. So it, yes and no, but it just feels like,
they've been in the league longer than that.
yep.
All right. All right. Browns, Alabama tackle.
Alabama tackle, Browns. This would have been, was this Jedrick Wills?
Yes. All right. The Jets, Louisville
Tackle,
tackle.
Mekhi Becton.
Super Bowl
He's a guard now.
champion.
He's a
Super
guard
Bowl,
now.
yeah, Super Bowl champion Mekhi Becton. Raiders, Alabama, wide receiver.
Henry Ruggs. Do I have to say the third?
Well, you did. So, what a what a bunch of wasted talent.
Apparently, he's about to be paroled and has people petitioning for him to try and get workouts to get back in the NFL.
It won't happen.
Probably not.
It won't happen. He killed somebody
I'm aware.
or unalive somebody. Sorry. Um.
Unalive somebody.
uh. Tampa Bay, Iowa tackle.
Tristan Wirfs. Wirfs is so good.
Yeah.
That's why I'm excited about Mason Richmond because I there you go. There's another Iowa tackle.
Yeah.
Dude's a stud.
Yeah. 49ers traded into this pick. South Carolina defensive tackle.
Javon Kinlaw.
I expect you to get every division pick just because.
Uh no, you'd be surprised because sometimes you get into like weird guard picks late in the round. And it's like,
Fair.
what I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Broncos, Alabama, wide receiver.
Jerry Judy. Big booty Judy.
Ooh, big booty Judy. Crazy that's one other guy who got drafted after him. All right. Falcons, Clemson, corner.
Ooh, this is, I believe it, Falcons corner. This is gonna be AJ Terrell.
Oh yeah, he's so good. He's so good.
He's solid.
uh Cowboys are up next. They took a wide receiver.
Oklahoma,
Yeah.
CD Lamb.
I can't believe that he went after Jerry Judy.
Dude, Judy coming out of college was
I
like
know.
CD had a huge year, but dude,
I know.
Judy had a
On
lot going for him.
Yeah, and like they didn't have the greatest situation in Denver. He finally found a really good spot in Cleveland of all places. I don't know. It's weird. All right. Ooh, we might not get maybe. Miami, USC tackle.
That is going to be Austin Jackson.
All right. Raiders traded in for a corner out of Ohio State.
Ooh, this could be my first hiccup here. Um, he's not still on the team. I know that.
No, I do not believe so. I think he got cut like in his second or third year.
Ohio State, you said corner.
Yes.
Mm, like, I feel like I know it, but I also feel like I don't know it. And as soon as you say it, I'm gonna be angry. Um, I just have a lot of names bouncing around right now, and they're not like coming together. Like I'm getting a first name and a last name. Like those names don't go together. Ooh, go ahead and let me know the player.
Damon Arnett.
Yep, I was gonna get that one.
All right, this is gonna be a fun one for you to say. Jacksonville, LSU, outside linebacker.
Clavion Chason.
Yes, sir.
He was a target for the Hawks in the offseason in our early offseason breakdown, dude. He was a guy. He was one of my guys.
I know. All right, Philadelphia, TCU, wide receiver.
Dummies. Jalen Rigger.
All right. This one shocks me too. Holy shit. Sorry. Oh, it's the Vikings traded in
Jay
for
Jetta. No, this is the pick they got from the Browns and the Stephon Diggs deal, and it was used to get Justin Jefferson.
yeah.
Fourth wideout taken.
That's
They thought
insane.
the because the year prior he was in college was with Joe Burr and Jamar Chase, and Jamar Chase was playing on the outside, and they thought that Jay Jettas could just run the slot. That was the knock on him coming into this draft is a exclusive slot player.
Oh, wrong. They were dummies.
That's why I said dummies about the Eagles.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's so
Uh
many like they picked what was it? The kid out of Stanford, JJ Arcega Whiteside, like 3 picks before the Seahawks took DK.
yeah.
Or it
It's
might have been before, like right before AJ Brown. It's like they just have the Eagles until they went and got Don Smith. Like they were
well,
striking out at wide receiver
right. And they
picks.
also traded for AJ Brown. So
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying at least drafting a wide receiver in the first round, they and first and second round, they had a slew of just whiffs.
yeah, it wasn't good. All right. Chargers, Oklahoma, interior linebacker.
Is that Kenneth Murray?
It's Saints, Michigan center.
Ooh, I've got two names. One is McCoy, but I believe this is Cesar Ruiz.
Fasar. Correct. All right. 49ers, wide receiver.
Is it Arizona State?
Is Arizona State.
All right, it's Ayuk.
Is big money, AU. Green Bay, Utah State.
Jordan Love.
You know that more than Packers fans do.
Yep, I do.
All
I love drafts.
right. Seahawks. That's all I'm giving you.
What?
Seahawks.
Okay. Is this a running back?
Texas Tech. Outside linebacker.
Sorry, dude. Okay, it's not like Rashad Penny was not that far off from this. Like
2018.
he was a late first round pick in or around this time period. Might have been a year later. Sorry. Jordan
I'll take it.
Brooks.
There's Jordan Brooks. Okay. I wish. All right. Uh, Ravens, LSU linebacker.
Queen.
Yeah, Patrick Queen would have been fun. He would have been so fun.
Yeah, but I mean, in Jordan Brooks' time, when he was healthy on the field,
He was fun
he
too.
he was the type of guy that a Seahawks linebacker was, sideline to sideline guy.
Yeah, 100%. He was awesome.
Yeah.
Patrick Queen would have been fun.
Yeah, but he saw Bobby on the team, I
That's
believe, at this
true.
point. So you needed a guy that was a little more rangy to fill that KJ role.
Yeah, I know. All right. The Tennessee Titans, Georgia tackle,
Is that Isaiah Wynn?
not win.
Ooh, it is Isaiah though.
It is Isaiah. You
Oh,
had the you had the win part right. It's Isaiah Wilson.
yeah, I'll take a half point. He got cut before the season.
Yeah.
He's that bad. And he wouldn't, and he
Um.
missed practice. Like, dude, Rook,
Can't do
he's out of the
that.
league.
Yeah. Dolphins, Auburn, corner.
I, I might butcher the name, but I believe this is Noah Igbuani.
Vikings, TCU, corner.
Ooh, Vikings, TCU, corner. Oh, I feel like I can see his face. Gonna have to give me this one.
You remember where you were the night that Jeff Gladney was
Ah,
taken?
dang it, Jeff Gladney. He's solid. That was not the name I was. That wasn't even close to the names that were just what I thought were going to be close. It wasn't Jeff Gladney.
All right. Last pick in the draft. The Chiefs take a running back.
Clyde Edwards Hilaire, CEH. So
You got two wrong.
in two drafts, a total of three incorrect picks out of 64.
Yeah.
I channeled my inner Cypress Hill and went insane in the membrane. And if you want some more of that, go ahead and give me a follow over on social media. You can find me on X at the Real Coach Red, on Instagram at the real underscore Coach Red, TikTok at the Real Coach Red. Also find the show over on YouTube. Search Kicking It with Coach Red. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and leave a comment or two. Kane, where you at?
Find me over on Twitter, Cain2406, TikTok and Twitch, Cain0624. Also follow the show's socials over on Twitter and Instagram at Coach Red Pod. False, false, false. Do it, freaking do it.
And as always, stay fresh.
Stay fresh, peeps.
Peace.